Hey, good morning, everybody. We're not looking for a whole lot of snow and mixed precipitation as we go through the evening and the overnight hours, but here's a flavor of something out in Denver. You've been hearing probably for days that this huge snowmaker is going to be impacting especially the front range of the Rockies, and out in Denver, their official total, 27.1 inches of snow from this system. This is about 15 to 20 inches. This was taken by one of our former employees at Fox 17. He went out to Denver. He's out there now, Kurt McDougall. So this gives you a flavor of what that looks like. They had a lot of what we call orographic lift, where they have the mountains, that wind or that flow hits the mountains and then it's forced to rise. So that, coupled with the low pressure area, can squeeze out a ton of moisture, like 3 to 4 inch snowfall rates per hour. That's huge. And as you go back into the mountains, a place called Aspen Springs, it's the highest snowfall total I could find, 40.3 inches. That is a lot of snow. That same system is going to impact us this evening and overnight, but it's beginning to kind of fizzle out. It's in the decay stages, so there's not going to be a lot of moisture for us, but it may be enough with temperatures at or below freezing tomorrow at this time to slicken up our roadway. So it's your Tuesday morning commute that will be impacted. If you want to connect with me on Facebook, it's Kevin Craig Fox 17, or Twitter or Instagram, it's at Fox Weatherman. As we look across the lower 48 states, here's those low pressure areas, a double barrel low pressure system, and there is moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. All this green is rain. There's snow on the northern fringe of this, and this is going to fling some of that moisture up into our area as we go through the evening and the overnight hours, but it's going to be just a little bit of moisture. If we see an accumulation of snow and or sleet, it's probably going to only be about an inch or less for most of us. The only thing is, there may be some light freezing rain or freezing drizzle through part of this event. So it won't take much of that to grease up the roadway. So that's what we'll have to watch out for. I don't have anything on radar out there right now. As we pull out to a wider perspective, you can see the precipitation. That's snow that's out there in blue. This is rain or liquid precipitation in green, and this is going to be flung into our way. But preceding that is some high-level cloudiness. We may get in on a little bit of sunshine through the first part of the day, but the trend is going to be for this sunshine to be cut off here with the clouds preceding the precipitation. And this area of precipitation will likely work into our southwestern counties, Berrien and Cass County, and along and south of the I-94 corridor as we go into the mid to late afternoon hours, and then it will be flung up or spread into the rest of the area. So it'll go from the southwest to the northeast as we head into the evening hours. Here's a look at our temperatures. We're in the low to mid 20s across our northern counties, as warm as 25 in Fremont, 26 in Grand Rapids, 24 in Belding. You go down to the south, we're in the mid 20s there too. Ceresco 25 degrees, 26 in Battle Creek, 27 on the south side of Kalamazoo, 28 in Cassopolis. St. Joseph is one of the warmer spots there at 31 degrees, and we'll be in the upper 20s to around the 30-degree mark tomorrow morning. So there may be some slick spots in the roadways because of that precipitation coming in overnight. We have breezy conditions out there right now. This will transition to just downright windy conditions as we head on through the day, with sustained winds at about 15 to 25 miles per hour out of the east, and some gusts today up around 30 to 35. Those were your wind speeds and wind gusts this hour. As we look through the rest of the day, again, they're going to just ramp up a little bit more. Some morning sunshine, otherwise the clouds thicken through the afternoon hours, and across our southern counties we may see some of that precipitation working in here, especially along and south of I-94 as we head through the later afternoon. Again, 41 for the high with an east wind at about 15 to 25 miles per hour. See those wind stream lines? You don't see this very often, but they're coming in out of the east, and you can see, watch the cloud cover kind of thicken up, and by the time we get into the late afternoon and early evening, you already see that precipitation breaking out well south and west of Grand Rapids. That will spread to the north and east. That blue is all snow. This is at midnight. That pink might be a little bit of icing or some mixed precipitation, and that green is rain. And then as we go into tomorrow morning, a lot of that is already moving into and out of the area, so the pavement is still going to be wet, but with temperatures at or below freezing, that could create some slick spots on the roadways for our Tuesday morning commute. Otherwise, the rest of Tuesday looks dry. As we get into Wednesday, we should start to see a little bit of clearing, but already the next system is going to be moving in here as we get into Thursday, and that may give us a rain-snow mix, especially from Grand Rapids down to the south. How much snow, sleet are we talking about? Not much. Probably only about an inch or an inch and a half of accumulation, especially on grassy areas. That's not going to stick around long because we are going to warm up to around 50, 51 degrees by the time we get into Wednesday, which, by the way, is St. Patrick's Day. So we're about 41 degrees today, a little bit of sunshine early, but that peak PM and nighttime wintry mix will develop, as we noted there. That'll go into early Tuesday morning. Otherwise, the rest of Tuesday looks dry, with just mainly cloudy skies and temperatures in the mid-40s. Wednesday is the 17th of March. It's St. Patrick's Day, 51 degrees with a little bit of sunshine. And by the time we get into Thursday, the next system comes in here with a chance of rain or snow, especially from Grand Rapids to the south. Otherwise, yet another weekend looks pretty good. 47 on Friday, dry with some sunshine for Saturday, 54 degrees there, and maybe up to about 60, 62 degrees by the time we get into Sunday. Again, something to look forward to. Hey, let's talk about our Fox 17 Weather Kid. We are looking, Fox 17, for our next Weather Kid. Every month, we'll pick a kid to do a weather experiment with Candace Monticelli. All you need to do is head to fox17online.com/contest to enter your child for a chance to win. Mike, Deanna?